Good news, guys. Ripple has won big at the prestigious Pay360 Awards, thereby adding to its most recent accolades. By the way, Ripple has doubled down on using crypto for good, with a recent report highlighting how the company motivates employees to make a social impact. Moreover, is the holding of XRP more profitable than trading? Finally, attorney Deaton reacts to the court's denial of SEC's interlocutory appeal request, but the big question remains this: is XRP the only digital asset with legal clarity in the United States? Stick with me till the end to find out more. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on the 15th of October. Blockchain payments company Ripple received a prestigious award at the recently concluded Pay360 Awards events held in the United Kingdom. The award recognized Ripple as having the best use of digital currencies and assets in financial services. Cindy Young, managing director of Ripple's European operations, acknowledged the award. She labeled the Pay360 Award as the most prestigious payment award in the United Kingdom and congratulated Team Ripple for the win. The latest Pay360 Awards mark the 16th edition of the event, which welcomes senior executives from across 950 companies in the UK payment scene. This year's edition was sponsored by payment giant MasterCard and received over 300 nominations across different tracks. However, Ripple excelled on the blockchain front alongside Fireblocks, which was also recognized as the best blockchain infrastructure provider. Other notable winners include Visa, Best Financial Crime Prevention Solution, and Yemen-based Al Amal Microfinance Bank, which won the award for Best Financial Inclusion Payments Initiative. One of the perks of winning the Pay360 Award is access to an extensive marketing campaign aimed to reach 250,000 payment professionals. Ripple hopes to leverage this opportunity to introduce its technology to other leaders in the payments industry and secure valuable partnerships. Ripple's latest recognition at the Pay360 Award adds to a period of serial wins both in legal courts and outside. Earlier this week, U.S. District Court Judge Annalisa Torres ruled in favor of Ripple by denying an interlocutory appeal filed by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission in an ongoing lawsuit. Meanwhile, it was reported earlier on Thursday that Ripple also landed 2 awards at the Future Digital Awards for FinTech and Payments 2023. The company was recognized for its contributions to the global payments landscape, including central bank digital currencies. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. Blockchain payments company Ripple has extensively fostered a strong giving and social impact culture among employees. A recent in-depth study by Ripple partner Deaton demonstrates how Ripple achieved a significant milestone of having 78% of employee participation in giving and volunteering programs. Ripple's high employee participation in such activities is noteworthy for several reasons. Notably, a report from the Chief Executives for Corporate Purposes Annual Giving in Numbers shows that the current rate of participation in such activities hovers around 17%. Ripple's latest score on such activities represents more than 5 times the average participation rate. Besides, Ripple is also facing a nearly 3-year legal battle with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, a lawsuit that could potentially hinder the company's participation in social impact activities. Yet, Ripple has continued to give back to social causes and encourage employees to do the same. The company reportedly matches up to $1,000 yearly in donations made by any of its employees. Additionally, Ripple has partnered with several nonprofit organizations for community building events, tapping into a collection of over 2 million such organizations available on the Deaton platform. Beyond its basic commitments to social impact, Deaton's latest report reveals that Ripple is also generous with its philanthropic support for partners and in global moments of crisis. The blockchain company donated $1 million to aid relief efforts in Turkey and Syria in the wake of a devastating earthquake. Ripple further commits to matching employee donations of up to 200% during moments of crisis, another incentive that encourages participation in such social causes. Meanwhile, Ripple's approach to crisis response mirrors similar efforts by other leading companies within the crypto industry. Binance pledged $3 million in donations to aid users affected by the recent crisis in Morocco. Furthermore, Sommi's argument sheds light on the benefits of long-term XRP ownership versus the volatility of trading the asset. In a recent post on X, the influencer stated that he had employed an indicator many traders seek to leverage to outperform holding through trading. He emphasized that this approach only proves beneficial if one can predict which altcoins will thrive in the coming years, a task that often hinges on a combination of skill and luck with a touch of gambling. Sommi corroborated his argument with a compelling case. He presented an investment with an initial capital of $100,000 in XRP in late 2018. According to the influencer, this investment later surged to $170,000. The astounding 70% increase served as a testament to the allure of hodling. Referencing the indicator he mentioned earlier, Sommi noted that any market participant would have ended up with a 76% decline in the initial investment to a discouraging $24,000 within the same time frame if they had traded with the system. Notably, a keen observation by a crypto website shows that Sommi's analysis hinged on an older XRP chart. Calculating the number of tokens involved, the analysis suggests that the initial $100,000 investment procured 235,620 XRP. These 235,620 tokens were worth $100,000 in November 2018, when XRP traded at $0.4244. The data from the chart further reveals that the $170,000 valuation was based on an XRP price of 72 cents in March 2022. XRP increased by 70% from November 2018 to March 2022. However, XRP currently trades at 52 cents as of press time, marking a 26.8% decrease from its March 2022 price of 72 cents. Despite this decrease, the investment remains considerably profitable, with a current worth of over $124,000. While the analysis presents a case favoring hodling over daily trading, market participants should only employ strategies they are comfortable with. Notably, it was recently reported a similar case to Sommi's example. Specifically, Ripple CTO David Schwartz disclosed 2 days ago that his father purchased over 1 million XRP in 2013 at $0.005 per XRP. These tokens, worth $5,000 in 2013, would now be worth $527,000. This represents a 10,450% ROI. Now to the big question of the day: is XRP the only digital asset with legal clarity in the United States? Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. Following Judge Annalisa Torres' decision to deny the SEC's interlocutory appeal request, the court has solidified XRP's position as the only altcoin with legal clarity in the U.S. This is the view of attorney John Deaton, a lawyer representing thousands of XRP holders in the ongoing lawsuit. During an interview with Digital Perspectives yesterday, attorney Deaton provided clarity on the recent ruling, emphasizing its significance. As far as legal status, XRP is the only one that has the pure legal status of not being a security, attorney Deaton remarked. Recall that on July 13th, the court ruled that XRP itself is not a security. The court also found that Ripple's XRP sales to institutional investors constituted investment contracts while sales to retail investors did not. However, the SEC, in its quest to review the decision, asked the court to certify an interlocutory appeal. In an August filing, the SEC noted that the July 13th decision contains controlling questions of law, thus creating room for different opinions. Expectedly, Ripple also filed its opposition to the SEC's request to certify an interlocutory appeal. After the parties submitted the necessary motions, the court issued the highly anticipated ruling yesterday. As reported earlier, the court denied the request, stating that the July 13th decision does not possess pure questions of law as alleged by the SEC. The decision further supports the court's decision in the case. Consequently, the ruling affirms XRP as the only digital asset, other than Bitcoin, with legal clarity in the U.S. Meanwhile, attorney Deaton also provided an analysis of why the court denied the SEC's interlocutory appeal request. According to Deaton, the only time an interlocutory appeal is granted is when the appellate court does not get to analyze the facts of the case. However, Deaton said Judge Torres pointed out that she applied the facts to the case before issuing the decision. She, the judge, just takes the SEC to school and solidifies her first ruling so much even better, he added. Following the court's denial of the SEC's interlocutory appeal request, the SEC is left with limited options. If it insists on appealing the court's ruling on Ripple's programmatic XRP sales and other distributions, the SEC will have to wait until all issues are resolved. The court has already scheduled a trial for April 23, 2024, to resolve the SEC's case against Ripple execs. The duration of the trial is still unknown. In addition, the SEC can also take advantage of the upcoming settlement conference to reach an agreement with Ripple. Recall that the court ordered the parties to physically discuss a settlement for at least an hour, with each party and their counsel expected to be present. Per the court, the settlement discussion will be held before the final pretrial conference scheduled for April 16, 2024. Make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.